You could not have asked for a better day for baseball. We raised the curtain on Sunday afternoon with a first pitch strike. 9 in 3 games. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's how Sunday afternoon gets started.
It's not going to take a ton to get it out of here.
Another 3-2. And he curls it in for strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Stanford.
Sharp slider he's already shown.
2-1, pulled on the ground, fair ball inside the bag. Extra bases for Lodis. A doubles machine so far in 2025. He has one to start the ball game for Georgia Tech. Led the nation when the weekend started. I imagine that is going to continue. Drew Burress got pinched and got clipped.
Yeah, I think that's the James Ramsey effect. You know, it's
2-1s laced into left center field. Georgia Tech is going to get on the board first. Sprinting around third is Lodis. He'll score. RBI single, Kent Schmidt. And the Yellow Jackets continue to storm ahead here on Sunday.
Pick the right place, right time.
Not going, 1-2. In the air, right field. This will chase Cantwell back to the warning track. A leap. He cannot come up with it. Alex Hernandez leaves the building. And Georgia Tech is on the pedal early. 4-0 on the 3-run shot by number 4.
Yeah, and I think Hernandez in a 1-2 count, what he's all he's trying to do is elevate one in the outfield for a sac fly to advance Burress from third. Because he's so strong and he has such length, that's a fastball inside, another pretty good pitch. Hernandez is just able to stay inside of it, and if you elevate the ball to right field in this park, you always have a chance. Sat their bullpen down, no one's moving.
Burress off the glove, that was smoked, almost speared at third base. It would have been a tremendous play by Zuckerman, but instead, Drew Burress pulls into second base with a 1-out double, and his fantastic series continues.
But he can play multiple positions, and then on the mound.
That's tagged. Straightaway center field, when aiding it, Padono to the track. He has done it again. Alex Hernandez, for the second time in 2 at-bats, has left the yard, and Georgia Tech pulls away even further. 6-0 here in the second.
Yeah, the first home run, Jack, you know, I don't want to say it was cheap, but he definitely didn't square it up. This one, he's going to the deepest part of the park in right center, goes down and gets it, but still backspins it really well. Again, for example, it's pretty favorable. They're missing out on North Carolina. They're missing out on Wake Forest. As you see a leadoff walk, he has a plan, right? And it's a formula. Close miss there. Carrier doing a good job drawing another walk.
Looks every part of it in the batter's box. Drives one in the air, right center field. Wind will carry this one all the way back and gone. Ryan Zuckerman, with the Panthers' first home run of the series, cuts the deficit in half. It's 6-3 here on Sunday, and the Panthers have a pulse.
Yeah, and that's the big swing they were looking for. We talked about Zuckerman's ability because of the length. You mentioned how big he is, 6'4", long arms. Just got to get it up there. Slider down and away, and he knew it right off the bat. I think that one finished 3/4 of the way up the trees. 4
saves in 6 appearances this year, and in a 2-strike count, he goes to the changeup, and it's drilled into right center field, a base hit. Schmidt will not stop. He'll test the arm of Padono and get into second base with a 1-out double. Back pick will go into center field. There was a miscommunication at second base with Doolin. He almost ran directly into Kent Schmidt, who goes to third.
Focus is on trying to get a 0 hung here.
Hernandez muscles it in the air, but for the first time today, the park will hold it. Padono sizes it up. Tagging is Schmidt. He will score. 7-3 Yellow Jackets. And it has been the story all season long. Situational success. Who has 4 runs driven in this year, has a base hit here in the 5th. Trying to spark something for Pitt coming into the game. 2-1. Shallow left field. Late break by Nisus. He'll have to play it on a bounce in the first 2 after the strikeout. And their staff at Pitt as he climbs aboard on a 4-pitch walk. Runners on, went 0 for 10. Another 3-2. Ball 4. RBI walk, Lorenzo Carrier. And Pitt back within 3.
And fire across his body.
The 1-2. Breaking ball in the air, right field. Long run, Daniel will not get there. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. held at third is Lorenzo Carrier. It's a 1 out, 2 RBI double pulled down the right field line by A.J. Nestler. But it's hard to go outside to a guy with this much plate coverage. 1-2. He does go outside and strikes out Zuckerman looking. Excellently called by my partner. 2 outs on the board. 3-2. To the right side, Hernandez charges, gathers, throws, Swigert out of trouble, Georgia Tech out of trouble, lead preserved.
And you can almost let your guard down a little bit. You see he's off to a 3-0 count, 4 straight balls.
0-2 on Kendro. Into right field, fair ball, down the line. On the move is Pitt here in the 6th. A stop sign for Pisacreta at third. And a double by Jake Kendro.
All conference performer at Dayton transferring in. You see it right there, sharp double down the left field line.
Has a base hit. He'll give Pitt its first lead of the series. 2 RBI double for David Padano. And the bottom of the order comes through for the Panthers. It's 8-7.
You see coming in, inheriting the go-ahead run.
In the air, left field on the run. Nicest dives. Runs out of space. All or nothing dive, and it was nothing. And Pitt extends its lead that they just claimed in this inning. Jaden Melendez with an opportunity to extend the Panthers' lead. And might do it here. Base hit left field, stop signs up for Cantwell as he goes to third. Throw comes in. Been gusting so hard as A.J. Nestler bounces it slowly right side. Hernandez will go to second to get the sure out, but it'll be an RBI fielder's choice for Nestler. And his 20th RBI of the season makes it 10-7 Pitt. 8th pitch of the at-bat is a slow bouncer. Curse plays it off his left. Throw deep from third in time. Carson Curse, terrific play. For two-seam, it has been in the zone as well. There's the 12-6 curveball. There's another strikeout, number 7 on the afternoon for Ethan Firevet. Firevet is face 15, just 1 run allowed as Burris sends one in the air right center field. Padano on the run. He's at the track. He's at the wall. Burris goes yard. 8th time this season. And maybe exactly what Georgia Tech needs. They find life in the 6th and are back within 2.
So whatever hitting coach James Ramsey said worked like magic, right? A small meeting. And that's what makes Drew Burris so good is, you know, not that he looked so terrible on the first 2 curveballs, but clearly he wasn't quite comfortable or seeing it right. This one gets up over the plate, and the way he stays back on it, you can see foot gets down, he sees it, stays back. I think he knew it right away in a big swing that Georgia Tech needed. For all intents and purposes, this is Firevet's game still.
Schmidt watches on the corner, strike 3, inning over in 4 1/3 innings. But Curse has a base hit to start the 8th. Payoff pitch. Slow ground ball left side. Curse underhands. They'll go to first. Double play. Turn by Pitt. So base is empty for Drew Burris. Biggest moment of the day is Burris hammers a ball into the gap in left center field. This will go to the wall. Drew Burris with a 2-out double. And a 3-for-4 day. But how big is that double play before that?
Yeah, that's why that double play is so important.
In the fabric of this inning with Burris running at second. That's in the air, left field. A long sprint in. Nestler on the move. Has space, has the catch. Can evaluate his pitchers in that light. Ball 4 to Zuckerman. Another miss to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Chicoli to Doolin, and that's slashed into right field, a base hit with Zuckerman running. He will turn and burn for third. Runners at the corners and nobody out. Base hit right center field. Good time to find your first. Pisacreta extends the Pittsburgh Panther lead.
And a really similar swing to what we just saw out of Doolin, not trying to do too much.
And nobody out. High fly ball, shallow right center. Burris has a great arm, settles under, gears up. Here's the throw, all the way to Lackey on 1 bounce, but it's too late. Doolin scores, and it's 12-8. And the largest lead for Pitt today. Breaking ball got him swinging.
And a really good breaking ball right there by Ciccoli. That's probably the best one he's thrown of the day.
Heavy side from Ciccoli, now the 2-1. He's pulled on the ground. It eludes the glove of Schmidt. Goes down the right field line. Tarpley first to third. Runners at the corners again for Pitt. Off the bat of Melendez. Another 2-2 is in there. Strike 3. Inning over for 10th all time in wins. Watches his freshman strikeout here. That's a big strikeout for Daniel McAuliffe.
And the bat-to-ball skill's good. You can bail yourself out.
Australia's Will Baker pinch hits and draws a 4-pitch walk. And strikes him out. Foul tip back into the glove.
But anytime in the ACC when you can walk away with 2 wins and take the series, that's the primary goal.
Daniel in the air, right field. That'll chase Carrier back to the track. Touches the pads, watches it go. They are not done yet. Daniel goes deep, and it's 12-10.
Yeah, Daniel this time gets the slider up. And again, that's the pitch you want as a lefty because it's breaking into your barrel. That's the difference in 6 inches between the really good ones that McAuliffe has thrown and the one that Daniel catches right there.
It's been a bandbox here today.
Yeah, he did not miss it, and I think he felt pretty good off the bat. You see that one also up in the trees. You never know when they're going to quit.
Slow roller left side, gathering is Zuckerman. Pitt holds on. 2 runs of insurance in the 9th, and they get a Sunday victory in the series finale.